there. Speaking of Lions OTAs, there's a guy that wasn't there today, and that's Alex Anzalone. Alex Anzalone did not attend today. Obviously, I don't know exactly why he wasn't there, but I guess maybe we can think about perhaps it's the contract. I don't know if it is, though. I don't want to jump and say that's the reason that he's not there, but we'll find out more about that. But that's what's happening at Lions camp. And, of course, they had the rush to OTAs here because they played the first game of the season at the end of July, the Hall of Fame game against the Chargers out in Canton, Ohio for Hall of Fame weekend. And that should be a fun time for everybody. If you've never been to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I've been there a handful of times. It is so great. You can just get lost in that place. It's fantastic. It's not huge, but there's just so much to do, and you just get locked on stuff. And to see all the busts when you go in there, I saw John Madden when his went in there, and it was just fantastic. And then you look for your favorite players and see how close they got that likeness to them. It's a great time, and to go there to go see the Lions, that's a trip well worth and something I'm planning to do coming up here in July. How many times have you guys been to the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Going back, just something you said about Alex Anzalone, that's exactly what it is. And what it is, it's just more of a professional situation. It's not him, they don't want to pay me, I don't want to be around. You don't want to be around when the question is every time you walk into every room is going to be, what's going on? Have you signed a deal? And in that regard, I'm just looking at him as a professional vet. He doesn't want to be around and have that energy, so he's staying away until the team figures it out. That's more so what it is. That's just respect on both sides. Go ahead, answer.
I just was going to answer you. I have been to Canton. It is worth the trip. Take your kid when he graduates 8th grade. It's an awesome, awesome place. Not quite Springfield, Massachusetts, and definitely not Cooperstown, but Canton's pretty fantastic.
Hey, Lions did sign a linebacker today, veteran Zach Cunningham, who led the league in tackles in 2020. Last year he spent some time with the Texans. So the Texans stand out. Most recently played for the Broncos and even the Eagles. So Zach Cunningham comes over just to get him some depth at that linebacker position. We're hoping to see a good year out of Derek Barnes. Derek Barnes is quietly a very important part of this team. When we talked to him a couple years ago, what a guy he was, and to see him grow into that position up till last year when he got hurt was really good to see.
Yeah, we talked to him at the end of 2021. I think he had a couple good games in a row, and then I think they play out in Denver, and we had a conversation with him. Definitely a good guy. He was coming on strong for the team last year as the will linebacker position, so let's see what that has to hold. Maz, that Canton, for me, football has always been it for me because of my father.
Yeah.
Baseball is my first love. Football is what I wanted to do. Like the very first time I went there after the draft, they take you there. It was Cleveland Browns. It was a whole ordeal. Just the rookies. You walk in there and it's the hall. This is the place where the immortals rest their head, pun intended.
Yeah.
This is the place I wanted to be. I told myself I would never go back until I was in it. So maybe I can go back now. I'm not going to be in it. But I never went back, just like I never went to the Super Bowl. It was always, I'll go when I'm supposed to be there. But just going the one time with Ken, it's just, you just see the greats, and it's like, this is the perfect resting spot for all that they've done, whether it's Mean Joe Green, or whether it's Mel Blount, or whether it's insert your player. I don't know why those two first come to mind, but this is it. This is here, and they're immortalized, deservingly so. And
the store itself.
Oh, yeah.
For junkies like me that buy everything NFL, I spent, I think, the most time in the store than I did roaming the halls of the museum. And my kids were with me, and God bless my girls. We were there for 3+ hours, and they loved it.
I don't.
For Dad.
I feel like it should be in Pennsylvania somewhere. I don't mind it being Ohio, but how the hell did they get the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Right,
that's the
Cleveland.
Least rock and roll state in the union.
I agree.
Must be something.
Mistake by the lake.
Technically where it was invented.
Yeah, they ain't bringing that one in, man. It slipped under the cover. I went to a bunch of events there. That was like their pride and joy when I was there. We have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I was like, yeah, but y'all not even rockers. I said, we got Detroit Rock City.
No doubt.
And we're not.
That's where. Move it north, gentlemen.
Hey, I got my NHL up to date for you guys.
Let's get it.
It's coming down to the nitty gritty here, guys. Last night, the Carolina Hurricanes won their first Eastern Conference Finals game in 16 tries. They were down 3-0 to the Panthers, but they won it last night 3-0 to force this to go back to Florida for game number 5 tomorrow. And out west, the Oilers trying to take a 3-1 lead. Oilers up 3-1.
2-1.
They're up 2-1. Host the Stars tonight in Edmonton. Edmonton has been impressive the last 2 games after, of course, the Stars won that first game last weekend when they scored 5 goals in the third period. Besides that, it's been all Oilers, and Stuart Skinner in the net has been outstanding. That is your Stanley Cup.